Okay, I'm making this video because I made some pictures and my camera was crap and it didn't come out right. So, regular photos, but I sent, a while back, I sent a message on Twitter to Russ Courtnall. So if you're watching, I made a video so maybe you can see it better. And when I tried to send pictures, they were crappy pictures, plus my computer crashed. So I'm going to send these video about some things that I found, some books yesterday, but mostly the hockey sticks that I found quite a few years ago at a pound store at Goodwill. And I'm not sure if they're real sticks or not, but I did write email to the Dallas Stars, and they said it looks real, like the real sticks they used, but they're not sure because they were so long ago, because it was in the early mid-90s. But when I looked at pictures of the players from the 90s, it looks like they're on the same stick. So I'm going to show them here. I'm not trying to sell these to anybody for sure, because I just want to know, because curiosity's killing me. Plus I'm probably going to get a glass case or something and use in my office, because as you see, I like to display things in my office. Cool stuff, you know, that's just how I am. I'm a radio host, and this is my studio, so I do different things in my studio. So from home, so that's that. Anyway, so anyway, the first stick I got is it's a Madonna stick. It is an Easton Synergy stick. It's a long stick, and as you can see, it's yellow. It looks pretty expensive. The tape on it looks professional, because I play hockey and I know, because I play goalie, and I know every player tapes their stick their own way, and it looks like it's done by somebody that's played a while. But on the shaft here, it's got Madonna's name, and let me flip it over because you can't see it from this angle. Okay, it's got Madonna's name right here, and right here it's got it says Performance 10, well, I guess means the type of stick. It's got wear 9, which probably means his jersey number 9, and the weight of the stick, weight 450 grams, you know, because it's probably, the reason is in the NHL they have to have, their sticks can't be a certain weight or height or whatever, be illegal, I think. But that's that. And I thought it was interesting, it says patent pending, which means there's no patent on the stick yet. So, patent pending means there's not a patent yet. So the stick was probably made for him. But I don't know everything, so I'm just assuming. So that's the Madonna stick. Second is the Russ Courtnall stick. As you can see, it says, let me flip it over because it's backwards again. It says Courtnall on it. I guess meant for Russ Courtnall, because it was early 90s before you had Letton's 26, Courtnall 26. So it's got his name, the number, it says feather glass on it. It's a Sherwood stick, made in Canada by Drolet, I guess. It's got the NHL sticker on it. Usually, you know, that's what that is. But on the shaft or butt of the stick, it's taped. Looks like it's professionally taped. Still got the tape on it. And on the blade, it's got tape as well. Looks very well done, even though it's dusty. But I'm not sure if it's PMP 730. Let me flip it over. I won't break it. Actually, I can do it this way. PMP 730 feather glass Sherwood. And I used to use Sherwood hockey sticks, goalie sticks too. So anyway, that's the Courtnall stick. One thing that was interesting is I found the third stick. It's a Neil Broughton stick. As you know, they've all played on the same team around that time, in the early 90s. It's got the number 7 on it. It says N. Broughton on it. It's a 2000 Christian. And when I looked at the picture, the same thing. It's got this tape on the end of it, but it's greener with the star. This faded. That's why it's running out of color. But same thing with the blade. It's got tape on it, professionally done on taped on the end of the stick too. USA Super Stick 2000. Of course, somebody tried to sell it because it's got a sticker on it. So, Diamond Design Slap Sock. That's what it says. When I looked at the picture of him playing on Stars, he's carrying the same stick. So, I don't know if that's... But I know for sure that when behind the players, when they're skating by and they break their stick, they'll have the sticks behind them like that. And I guess the equipment manager will grab the stick or whoever and hand it to the player when they're skating by. That's why they need the name and the number on the stick. And there's rows of sticks behind them, and I believe that's what that's for. So they know who to give it to. Okay, so that's it with the hockey sticks. These books I found yesterday, and I was going to buy the Bengals book. It was at a yard sale, estate sale, even though it's down the street and ain't no estate in this neighborhood. So, like, what estate? A state of nuts. Anyway, it's a Bengals book that I bought. It's 1980 by Julian May, and it's I went to go buy it, and they said, you have to buy the set. You can't buy just the book. We don't want to separate them because that would be, you know, when you have, you know, orphanage of books, they don't want to separate the children because they're all related. I said, okay, well, how much is the set? And she said $7, so I went in and bought the set. And it's kind of cool. 1980. It's got Paul Brown in it. It's got all kinds of things about how they're losing. And of course, I'm a Bengals fan. So, and since I was childbirth, growing up around the practice field, tossing footballs and being all jolly as a kid, I met Paul Brown once. Here's Paul Brown here. He's smiling. I have no idea why he's smiling because the team is losing. Anyway, that's that. There's all kinds of different things in here. But I got the book, and it was interesting because Irene looked it up. I don't know, some people, who's Irene? Well, it's the person holding the camera. Looked up the books, and most of them are out of print. We couldn't find hardly any information on any of these books. There's 13 in all that we had. But this one here, they said was $1 or something as a figure. I have no respect for the Bengals. Screw you. But this is one of the books, NFL Today on the back. Got the Oakland Raiders book as well. It's 1980, copyright, same Julian May. Okay.
Julian May is a famous science fiction writer, by the way.
But, okay, so this ain't true. So the Bengals losing is not actually true. It's all science fiction.
That's a good one.
Well, there you go. All right. So they're actually a good team. They are this year. Anyway, found the Washington Redskins. This is where there ain't no Dallas Cowboys. I don't care. 1980 as well. The Denver Broncos, as you can see, there's John Elway. John and his Elway on the front. This is 1980 as well. John Elway. San Francisco 49ers, 1980, and I believe this was before Joe Montana because he's not in the book. And these are brief history of the teams from the beginning up to 1980. That's what the books are. That's what the books are about. And they're kids' books. They were used in libraries and schools. So that's why they're no longer exist or out of print, I guess. That's why they're rare. This one's copyright 1980. I guess it was before Montana became the quarterback of the 49ers because it doesn't have him in here, which is kind of weird. Woody Peoples. I know, that's guard. Woody Peoples standing guard as Brody. Okay. Quarterback Norm Snead passes against. See, this is not. It's all the way up to 1979. Anyway, Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City Chefs, 1980. Minnesota Vikings, I believe it was 1980 as well. 1980. Green Bay Packers, the Pack, 1980. It's got a brief history of the Packers. It's got Vince Lombardi and all that stuff in it, which is pretty cool. Out of print, like I said. This one's interesting. It's Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl champions. This one's 1977 by Julian May. It's got a history of that year, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think, won the Super Bowl. Who cares? Anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers 1980. For all you Steelers fans, we won the division. Anyway,
we got the Super Bowl today.
I don't care. This is 1980 as well. New York Giants, 1980. New York Jets, 1980. And these last two are very interesting. Couldn't find any information on it because the teams don't exist anymore. Los Angeles Rams, 1980. As you know, they're now the St. Louis Rams. But this is a hard to find book. I couldn't find it anywhere, so, or it's out of print or whatever on the internet. So if you know information, let me know. And this one is the most important book. The Baltimore Colts. As you know, they're now the Baltimore Ravens and Indianapolis Colts. So this is 1982. This book is hard to find. I couldn't find any information on it. The only thing I could find is there's 3 people on the internet selling it between $7,000 and $8,000. I did find one person in UK, I believe, Europe, was selling it for $1,400. But that's all the information I could find on. So anybody can find information on this book or any of these books, let me know, because they are interesting and everything. Good cover. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a good cover. It's just a little worn from hand. But the pages are in excellent condition. All the pages are there, 48 pages, detailed information on the Super Bowl between them and the Cowboys. So even the back's got their history. So if you know anything, you can email me at thenightbreedshow@yahoo.com, thenightbreedshow@yahoo.com. Find me on Facebook, keyword GhostGetter, or YouTube GhostGetter. Just look it up in Google search or the Night Breed Show Google search to find me. If you let me know information, I would appreciate that. So thanks everybody, and see ya.